All right, how is everyone doing? I am Rich Celenza. Thanks for checking out my channel. I'm actually visiting gyms today in Orlando, Florida, or I should say Winter Park. So, I am actually in a gym, LA Fitness. I'm actually visiting a gym, LA Fitness in Winter Park. And the thing is, there's two gyms. LA Fitness is actually in Winter Park. There's one on Orlando Avenue, which would be 1792 and Lee Road. And then there's this one here, which is actually Hollow Branch and 436, or I think they call it State Road. But this gym, in my opinion, is behind me, is what I would call actually a Casselberry gym, because I think really if you head north about a mile or two, you're in Casselberry. But I'm going to show you this LA Fitness, but it is in Winter Park. And if you do come to Winter Park, the new one in Winter Park, which is near downtown, closer to downtown, that is a signature gym. They just revamped that actually this week. And this gym was just revamped about less than a year ago. So both Winter Park gyms are in great condition. I don't know which one's better. I just did a video actually on the Winter Park gym. That, for being a signature, didn't blow me away, but this is very similar to the gym that I go to in Windermere. But also, there's a lot of LA Fitnesses throughout Orlando, Florida, or just Central Florida in general. For instance, the two I just mentioned here, if you go down here to, if you head south, you're going to run into 50 Colonial Drive. There's the Milk District. If you head north, you're going to run into Lake Mary, Altamont. There's even one on the east part of town. I forgot that community. There's 3 more LA Fitnesses. Then if you go on my side of town, there's one in Windermere, Metro West. So there's a bunch. So anyways, let's go inside. I'm going to show you this new revamped LA Fitness in Winter Park. All right, so here's their pool. I love their pool here and their jacuzzi. So yeah, here is the front entrance, and their offices are over here. So yeah, let's head inside here. I like the floors here, I must admit. I like the openness. Like I was saying outside, it's very similar to the LA Fitness in Windermere, and a lot of these style gyms are in Southern California, along with Florida. So here is their bicycle room. It's cool. Very clean. Again, I love the floors here. But we're gonna go upstairs first for an aerial shot. So we can start that way, but here, I'll go this way for starters, actually, before we go up there. This is their training room. Locker rooms. And they got very nice locker rooms here. Good sauna. Here's the basketball. Right. So yeah, here we go. Let's go up the stairs, give you an idea. There's the free weight area. Stairmasters, some leg equipment. So other ellipticals, bikes, as far as, you know, life cycles and elliptical treadmills, all that stuff is on the second floor. The only thing I like about my gym, LA Fitness Signature, is all the equipment has televisions built on them. These you have to look up to the screen. So you can only watch whatever is up there. But still very nice. Let's come over here. You get an aerial shot of all the equipment. Typical equipment, Life Fitness. They do have hoist here. Not all LA Fitnesses have hoist. Yeah, hammer strength. There you go. Get an idea of that. Give me an aerial shot of what this looked like up here. Back to the personal training and basketball room. Here's Matrix. Stairmasters. There's some ellipticals. And there's all the treads. So here's an overhead shot. 2 Smith machines, which is nice. I think they have more than one cable crossover. Yeah, they have 2 here. There's one of them, which I like. My gym only has 1 in Windermere. Dumbbells only goes up to 100 here. They have straight bar and curling bar, which I like. A lot of gyms only have one or the other. There's the cage. There's somebody doing chest. 3 flat. They only have 1 incline here. 1 shoulder press. So, let's go downstairs and get a better view. And here, I'll give you a shot of this. All right. Cut that there so we can kind of jump right into this. So here is the free weight area. Some back matrix. Yeah. 2 squat racks, actually 3 if you want to include the cage. There's the cable crossovers. It's a little tight here. That's the only thing I would say. This place gets very busy, sorry about that, after 4 or 5 o'clock, and it gets very tight in here. That's one thing I will say. I think it's a little too tight, as you could tell. That's the one thing I would say. Oh, look, here's another Smith. Forgot about that guy. So, yeah, they got 3 nice Smiths. There I am again. Who gives a shit, right? Here we go. Some traps. I'll do some abs. Some matrix back. Yeah, Life Fitness mixed in with matrix. Some calves. Here's some Stairmasters. All right, let's go inside here. Yeah, this one has kickboxing. The other Winter Park didn't seem to have it. Maybe I'm wrong. I didn't see the Racquetball Rooms in the new Winter Park signature gym. Maybe I blew it, but I don't think they have any. Here they have a bunch. I think they have 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 5. Here's the matrix. How you doing? So yeah, some chest equipment. There's the hoist, along with the matrix, along with some hammer strength. On the other side, which I'll get to. Yeah, here's some chest. And before I forget, there's their smoothie spot. Maybe I missed it. I don't think there's a smoothie spot at the new Winter Park signature. I'm not sure. I'm just comparing the two because these are both in Winter Park. But like I said, this is closer to Casselberry. It's literally it might be less than a mile, for all I know. We'll go down here. There's some tries, legs, both sides. Give you an idea. I'll come back around. Yeah, most of their equipment here is very new. That's one thing I will say. Yeah. That's a nice little standing calf raise. Yeah, I've always gotten great leg workouts here for some reason. They got really good leg equipment, and they have a bunch of it, which I really like. I like their back setup here, too. Yeah, I got 2 of these, which I like. A lot of gyms only have 1, and it's kind of set up in a nice little row here. They got a decent amount of ab equipment as well, which is cool. Here we go, some triceps, hammer strength. It kind of jumps in between abs, arms. It's a little mixed here, which is fine by me. Some are just a little more organized as far as that goes. But yeah. There you go. There is LA Fitness Winter Park, 436. Give you kind of a view here, one last shot here. And when I leave here, I'm going to give you my ins and outs on what I think the strengths and weaknesses. Here is the pool area. This is a nice size pool. Yeah, I like this pool area. It's one of my favorites in Orlando. They got a typical jacuzzi. How are you? All right, so there you go. There is the Winter Park LA Fitness, 436. Like I said, there's two of them. Don't get them confused. There's one on Orlando Avenue in Winter Park, and this is 436, basically. So one's a signature in Winter Park. It's a new one. This is actually an upgraded one. So there are two totally different style gyms. One's one floor. This is two. Supposedly the one in Winter Park, the one on Orlando Avenue, that is going to be having hot sauna and many other things. This one doesn't seem to have that, but the locker rooms here are great. The one interesting thing here is they do have seating and a television in the locker rooms. Not a lot of LA Fitnesses have that. What else would I say they have? They have a great sauna here as well. So you have that, and that's really about it as far as that goes. I love, oh yeah, one thing I do love about this LA Fitness is the entire place is tiled, which some LA Fitnesses have. They're a pain in the ass because they have carpeting and they just smell different, especially in the locker rooms. It's just disgusting, but this has great tile throughout the entire gym. And the one thing I want to get into very quickly, a lot of times after showing gyms, I like to get into something specific. And the one thing I want to get into today is regarding find what you love to do in the gym and keep doing it. Don't do things over and over again that you despise. To really stick and like really dedicate yourself, especially at the beginning, to working out. Keep doing things you love to do. You want to make sure you're looking forward to your workouts, not dreading them. I see a lot of people taking on workouts that they can't handle. They exhaust them, they make them too sore, or they bore them to death. Whatever the case may be, you need to start developing workouts that you love to do. So if you don't like lifting weights, hypothetically, you could run. You could use elliptical, you could play basketball, you could swim. Just make sure at the beginning you keep doing things you love to do, because you're not going to stick with it if you just keep coming to the gym over and over again doing things you don't want to do. Even though people will be like, oh, you got to do this type of workout regimen or do this workout program, or trying to follow other people's or ones you're finding on YouTube or Instagram. You got to find what works best for you. If all your friends are weightlifting but you hate weightlifting, don't keep forcing yourself to weightlift. Most likely you're going to quit. Now, if you want to weightlift and if you do want to get bigger and jack, then I'm going to have to tell you, you're going to have to probably lift weights. But if that's not your thing, don't get caught up with it. Also, don't get caught up with what everyone's doing, because a lot of times we join gyms or we start doing workouts just because our friends are doing them and we kind of want to fall into the clique. That works at the beginning, but then after time goes on, you're going to be miserable because they keep doing things you don't want to do. Either you can't keep up, or you're too fast-paced, or you're too advanced, whatever the case may be. Just make sure you're doing things you love to do regarding fitness and working out. Every day you wake up, you do not want to be the type of person to wake up saying, man, I don't want to hit the gym. It sucks, man. It's boring. I dread working out today. Maybe tomorrow, or maybe I should just take a week off. You see people that work out a lot of times, they work out for a few days or 1 or 2 days, and then they take 4 or 5 days off. Or they they work out for a week, they take 3 weeks off. All that shit. If you're doing that, obviously you don't like what you're doing. Find what you love to do and you're consistent with it. Now, I'm not saying you're going to be at the gym 5-7 days a week. I'm just saying try to get there 3 or 4 times a week. Minimum 3. All right? All right. I'm going to wrap it up there. If you get a chance, subscribe to my channel. You can also check out my program, Mastering Self-Confidence. And that's basically masteringselfconfidence.com. I try to help men find the woman or women of their dreams, even if they've been through a bad breakup or divorce. Obviously, I have a YouTube channel. It's just Rich Celenza. You might be watching that now. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Did I say LinkedIn? LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I keep screwing this up lately. Who gives a shit, right? I'm all over the place. Just Google my name. You'll find me. All right? And I'm also going to be posting places regarding gyms all over North America, not just LA Fitnesses. I also go to a lot of local gyms and 24-hour fitness, Lifetime Fitness, Gold's, World's. Yeah, believe it or not, there's still World's Gym out there. There's a couple in Palm Desert, Palm Springs area. So yeah, I'm always going to be posting those as well. All right? All right, take care, and if you're traveling, safe travels. Oh yeah, one more damn thing. I'm always forgetting one of my sponsors there, Strong Arm Sports. Bang. Check them out. They're an awesome brand. I don't just wear it because someone gives it to me for free. I actually love the brand and I love the owner. All right? So if you get a chance, definitely check out Strong Arm Sports.